getting down to the nitty gritty. I don't do my reaction video to the news that came out yesterday that I'm just getting up on. That America, the Treasury Department, has declared America insolvent. Like, Treasury fund, or the internal fund, or whatever they call it is, and like what? When? What happened? What was I at? What I missed? Yeah. Like, what the hell did I miss? You get him a tip tree. Cause they ain't producing. They want their friends to do all business, to control the businesses, own the businesses through friendships. They don't empower its people. What do you think gonna happen behind moves like that? That's not true leadership. They don't know how to lead the nation in the right way. They use the nation. They think we sweet. And because they get on here and growl because we say a few words, they think that's gonna bag you down. You ain't dealing with no chihuahua around here. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with silverbacks. You did? Stop playing. Proving. You know what I'm saying? We done been through what we've been through in life to prove ourselves. I'm not going. I don't give a shit what they got going on. But the fact that they didn't declare this motherfucking insolvent, y'all better wake up. 399. Okay, say 4x7. 4 in width, 7 in length. You better wake up, family. Now you're gonna have to take control. You're gonna have to listen to the brothers and sisters that's trying to give you the right knowledge. All that pushback, talking about people making up stuff and this and that, like, not today. Wake your ass up. Let me get a shirt up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, Jacob. Now you ain't got no choice. We can't sit back on cruise control and allow them to run you straight off the cliff. Like, By all means, you better wakey. Go by 7. 7. 6. It's time to wakey. Get on your business. Get on your BI. Like that. You can't keep a lighter, son. I mean, you shouldn't be smoking cigarettes no way. Hard head, what is wrong with you? Okay, we're gonna go 6. And length. Keep it little. And then we have to look at and see the size of, take a look at some other designs and get a feel for sizing, what's common. And I'm thinking, should I create something around this? It's big enough. I don't need to create nothing else. It's perfect. And the colors, he gonna go crazy out bringing these colors. That steel gray with that blue. His cars are with some blue and black. His cars are wrapped. And well, gray and blue. Gray and black. All of them black. We just got that one gray car. That fast car. I want to try this hack with the DTF inkjet printer. I'm going to try it, and if it works, I'm going to make a lot of money off of it. A whole lot of money. I'm going to blow the game. My prices are going to kill them. Last person I did some shirts for. Shit, it wasn't even her. Matter of fact, it was somebody else telling me the prices of the shirt. Like, they charge me $30 and $40 a shirt. I'm like, what? That's good. I'm going the other way. Get a nice 100% cotton. Some soft. Some more a little sturdier. A heavy brand. But like, get the soft because we're going into the spring. But yet heavy. I want the heavies too because some days, this is Chicago, it'd be chilly. You might just have on a t-shirt, but if you got a nice little thickness to it, you good. And we know it's subject to fucking still snow up until June or break into one of them cold days. It's just cold. It ain't cold, but it's chilly. Spring, but it's chilly. Got a nice thick cotton on with your design on there. You good to go. You good to go, God. Fresh to death. Like $1,000,000. Fresh dress like $1,000,000. Threw on my flat and my all blue chucks. I stepped out the house, stopped short. Oh no. I went back in, I forgot my endo, and then I dally. I ran through I bumped into this chica named Sally from the valley. This was a chick playing hard to get. So I said, what's wrong? He's sitting there singing Snoopy Dogg. What's wrong with you? We was talking about America and how it's defaulted on its loans. Like, some of our country shitholes can't do business. How great thinkers and they got the money. Why? Because they got the land with the natural resources. And plus what they sucking up out of Africa from underground through pipes that you don't know about. which they gonna say, oh, that's conspiracy. He don't know that for a fact. You're a damn lie. They just told us about the under. Look what they did to the pipeline running from Russia to Europe. Don't tell me no shit about what they don't got. You don't listen. I listen and I discern. You know, they've been told us, but people don't pay attention. They told us all this would happen. Why? Because we know this is a system that's based on debt, meaning others have to buy into the system, buy the debt, use the debt in order for it to function properly, right? But once you default on the debt, who gonna want to do business? Some people gonna still do business, you know. But I would pay attention to the signs. That's a big red flag right there. That's a big ass red flag. That's enough to make me pull out. Hell no, you better get some gold. Gold makes sense. Gold makes a whole lot of sense. Because with gold backing your assets, it's not gonna lose. You're gonna lose value, such as holding it through the dollar or credit. No, baby boy. Woo! I got it. I knew if I keep on playing with these colors, I'm gonna come up with a blend that's gonna kill it. You know, a beige rose or a which rose is the black roses, but that silver rose, silver and blue, silver with black petals, do silver with blue. I'm gonna go ape stuff. Do this color blue. I'm like, oh man. So I'm gonna shoot one out. He said surprise him, so I'm gonna shoot him on these. Give it a multiple color rose. It's gonna be black and gray though, and blue and gray. Should I do black and gray? Hey, or should I do black and? I'm gonna do black and cream for the white shirts. Black cream with a gold offset to cap it off in gold. Damn, I should do that black and gray for his cars. Do a few different like black and gray and that blue and let me double this up. Duplicate this. Bam. Okay. Take the petal, blue and gray. It's navy. Yeah, I'm gonna do something else, some different colors for him. He wanted a navy blue. I'm gonna give him a navy blue. The petals, I should, yeah, in gray. Color of his cars so he can throw a shirt on to match his cars. And blow his mind with that one. You got black. So I'm gonna do the black and gray. He got black and gray cars. And I'm gonna do that blue because that's his color of blue and gray. Yeah. And I gotta do me a North Carolina. To awaken, to arise, and take control. That's why I'm about to experiment with this DTF system. I'm not finna play games. For the sink, ship the sink. To these shirts, print them out, cut them up. I'll put them on tonight. I can use my little iron. I have a little cricket iron. I can use that little iron. Need some small, and then I need to look at this. Take a look at the size of these prints. He want me to size them to a certain size to match a certain design. I ain't gonna say what kind of design it is, because everybody know about it. Everybody they utilize it. I'm not gonna say. I don't want to give his game away. You did. That's his game. But I share my secrets with those who know. They know I love them. I don't have no problem sharing the secrets. secrets of war with them. I ain't selfish. People, well, get this trademark and get this. Look, you steal my design, more power to you. That means you got style. You gonna pop. You gonna get me popping. They ain't gonna get you popping. Yeah, for a while they might. The people that you know ain't gonna know it's me, but eventually it's gonna pop up on the scene. It's gonna pop up. Truth gonna come out, and they gonna know. Well, we're gonna cut you out. And I'm saying it now. I went there. Why would I pay them? And if it's too extreme, shit, I'm gonna J down on them. I'm gonna show you some classic street nigga shit. Oh, the real. You think you gonna take my shit and try to use it against me, and you think you gonna walk off into the sunset? I don't fucking think so. You're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have to face Wayne Wayne. You have to prove to me you taking some shit. Hey, that's my job. That's always been my motherfucking job. I ain't never had to confront. I ain't never had to, defend my moves against no shit like that. Not that I'm a killer, a dealer, or nothing. Anybody could be touched, man. Don't never think you can't be touched. Because you could be touched. You could be touched and you won't like it. Because the average person might think they're so gangster, like, you can't touch me. But your ass can be good. Listen to Uncle Wayne. That was my job. Come get your ass. When you messed up, hey, Hogan said, go get him. And you get your ass. We ain't on that no more. That don't mean we done stop. We won't if you effing up. You don't have to come and see you face to face, you dig? You don't let the motherfucker know it's kind of loud. Too loud about. What they loud about, y'all? What them folk talking about? What them folk teaching over there, y'all? They kind of loud. And go see what they talking about. Learn some. Suck up some game. If they got some game, a lot of motherfuckers on there just talking. That don't mean they got no motherfucking game. Wayne got game, yeah. Ain't about no motherfucking woman. Ain't trying to game on no woman. None of that. It's just Wayne got game. Real game. Why Wayne got game? Wayne got, hey, my girl looking sideways like I just said something about her. No, baby, ain't about you. We talking about Wayne. I got game. The game I got is when you call me, follow me tomorrow morning. I come and do a service for you. That means I got the game to get it done. I got the tools. That game. Hey, women be so motherfucking game conscious, but like I told her, with or without you, my game exists. It don't depend on you whether I'm with you. It's in me. What man don't got game? You spend all your life practicing how to approach a woman, and they think because you're in a relationship now, not that you trying to cheat on her, like you just lost all your ability to communicate. Like, stop playing. What's wrong with y'all? You just don't do it out of respect, admiration, and love for your woman. You just don't do that. But some of these people do that shit. I be seeing them. And I be like, no, we ain't doing that one, pal. When I was young, I did childish things. But I'm gonna tell you something. You live and you learn, and you keep that with you, and you grow in it. Men know. You know, real talk, because you'll mess around and F around and get yourself jammed up messing with. You know what I'm saying? You get jammed and stuck in some shit you don't want to be a part of. You thought you wanted, but shit, they gonna show you. They gonna put you to the test. You sure you want it? You sure you really, really, really want it? Trust me, you gonna get tested, baby, on whatever. Even if it's your dreams, you gonna get tested. After you make that declaration, what's gonna happen? Everything gonna start being disrupted. Here comes disruption. But the disruption is the right disruption. It's to bring you into that thing you declared and you working towards. Y'all all in them people business. Stay out them people motherfucking business. I see what they talking about already. They ain't nothing but a bunch of clamorous ass people. Clamorous as hell. What are you doing? Ain't no teaching going on. Y'all be talking about people, black people. Y'all better stop that. Hey, y'all crazy. Let that go. Let that get over. That's y'all last shit. That's all I hear all day. Women talking about each other. Talking about what somebody else did and what they didn't do. They broke, they ain't on shit. Ain't nobody pouring nothing positive into each other. Hey, if it ain't that, it's we talking about America, right? Well, you can't save America. And you can't save that culture. That's for sure. We own one. We own one. Y'all can turn up. Hey, I've been waiting on it. I don't want to see nobody lose nothing. I've been waiting for an even playing field. Now people will see the real and they're going to support the real. Ain't going to have no choice. We're going to have to come together, build, all that. So that energy, I'm going to kill all that anyway. Get rid of it, keep that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't on that. Something happened, don't know big motherfuckers, they run through like that. They ain't gonna be able to stand. They unsure themselves. That's all they do is go around, cause confusion and chaos all day. I hate to say it, but everybody ain't gonna make it. And them the ones, I don't think. Yeah, oh, they got guns, you don't know what they got. No, they ain't got no sense. That's like a person having a lot of money and don't have no plan with it, right? A fool and their money will soon part. So a person with no knowledge is subject to be led of ain't no telling. And just because everybody follow a certain thing, that don't make it right. Not in my world. We need evidence, baby. We need evidence. We want to see it. Hey, you stop it, bro. I don't want to hear all that negative. We don't be listening to all that. And there's a separation in the people, which is good. Those who awaken with some damn sense need to come forth. You see why now? shut up sometimes. That's it. Tenderize the world, Mr. Tenderness. Esau, it's a wrap. Stop crying. Enjoy your last days in rulership. And GMS a mess. Meta ass is fucking easy. Hmm. Witches and warlocks and family members teamed up against us, and now I'm dealing. Oh yeah, they done. They done. They ain't gonna make it. Let me see what this sister talking about. I remember her. Let me see what she's talking about. Training, what's up? They use copyright. Why is the U.S. asking Iran? What? She's the first one I seen come out. I wanted that product, and she's the first one I seen grab it. I was so sick I couldn't grab it, but she did her business with YouTube. She went to them companies. They seen she had a following when she doing her thing with her shirts, and they invested in her. Now that's the flip side of saying, "Forget the world. I ain't messing with their systems and shit." You miss your opportunity through them. You don't give up. Hell no. That means that's an opportunity for you to do it on your own. Because when the weather train stop, who you think they're gonna cut off first? Your ass. Mm-mm. Why U.S. suddenly action Iran for ceasefire? Yeah, sleep income. That's what's happening. But I'm with six-figure businesses. I'm doing my biz buying repos. They'll sell you how to buy bank repos at Copart without a dealer's license. Yeah, they want to sell everything because them nations invested in your uh, bonds and they open businesses and they are looking for a return on their investment. Hmm. Ain't no more freedom. Your freedom is in Arabia only. Not no freedom unless you take your freedom and build your freedom yourself. Mine is specific. Fair use copyright.
Patreon, so y'all coming. It's SB, self-made, the Patreon. Try, my question is, Trump is anonymous on the Patreon. I got all the questions, display all your videos on all platforms. Tap in for it. Nah, but options portfolio on the downtrend. Help me out, try. What would you recommend? What track would you put me on to get consistent growth? I need consistency. I need a higher high in my portfolio, at least a lower high, something. It's a bad downtrend right now, try. I really feel like I lost myself mentally.
I just
I
see
just
it
been
there.
trying to lock in
It's
with
gonna
the
be a
trade
lot
for
of
real.
loss,
That's my
y'all.
only biggest goal. But it's like I feel like if you're not that mentally, you can't get that for real. And I can't quit. I'm in too deep, try. I'm in too deep, but I feel like I want to step away, go back to the drawing board, but I feel like that's quitting. So help me out, try. What track would you put me on? What adjustments would you recommend me to make? Salute, appreciate you.
That's what's up, young king. Don't never quit.
Question. You know why this is a great question? Because this type of market,
You go in
I
deeper
feel
and own more because it's a transfer of wealth.
that's why I said
When
let's
you
sit
can
on the
fall
side.
with it, if the
That's
system
why I said let's
completely
go
falls.
small without. If you do something, you gotta see what you see, right? Because so shout out to my guy SB, he always locked in. I like his questions because they get sincere, they be real, they be heartfelt. You don't have to go back to the drawing board. What you do have to do is say, what this marketer make you start doing is revenging. And that's probably what he's doing right now. It's a good chance that he probably in the play that probably didn't go right. And he's like, all right, let me get this play. And what happens is you start seeing something, but you have, watch this. What you're seeing is not wrong, but it's incomplete. You're seeing a play set up, and you're thinking the play is about to go the way you thought it was supposed to go, but then you don't get the follow through. And because what happens is when you buy time and you don't get the follow through, you think that time is your friend. But time is not your friend in a market like this. Time puts you under more pressure. Because when you used to bank on the follow through, when you used to bank on the momentum catching back up, doing what it's supposed to do, you're not getting that because you're in an arena right now where you have a lot of things fighting against you. And what are those things you have fighting against you? You have inflation, you have interest rates, you have low jobs, you have war, you have oil. You have a lot of things that's going against you. And now plays that will bounce off. And I said this earlier, I said, you having plays that's hitting your key level, but once it hit the key level, it falls through. That's how I mean on the NVIDIA pass when you say, oh, I got to back up now. Because you're seeing plays hit your key level, and then after they hit the key level, they falling off because some type of news coming on, some fears in the market. Look at the fear and greed index right now. The fear and greed index was at 13 today, I think, or 17 today. We had a VIX at 26 today. That's telling you we not having follow throughs. That's what made me point out that base, because now we have a strong company that's forming a base. But guess what? Like what I said, hey, in this type, when you see this base forming, if it fall here, you going tighter. You're like, if it fall, I'm cutting it. You know why? Because time doesn't make you do nothing but hold on to something you just say, man, fuck it, I'm out. Excuse my language. Right? So SB, I think that you have done a lot of research, you've done a lot of homework, but you've now entered a market that you're unfamiliar with. That's all it is. You've entered a market in a phase that you're unfamiliar with. And the thing about being in a phase like this, you can't be anticipatory. You got to really double down on what it is that you know. You got to really double down on what it is you see. A lot of times what happens, and I'm not saying it's you, is you'll see a play fall, and because your watch list may be deep, you're like, all right, let me go to my next play that look like this. Things are failing right after. The same. We've been saying the same thing for the last 4 weeks. Rally on. Go look at every month the last 4 weeks. Rally Monday, fall Tuesday, follow through fall Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you probably get a deeper fall. Monday, pop back up. Because fall Tuesday, little follow through Wednesday, something hesitate Thursday, fall on Friday, Monday, pop back up. Having today, Monday, pop up, Tuesday, fall down, Wednesday, you're going to see what's going to happen, right? We've been seeing that. Now, I'm not going to say that's going to stay forever because we got to just go through the cycle. So the goal right now, what I would really say is, you got to survive this season so you can get behind it to the next season. That's what I'm running at. This is a day trader's market. This is a scalper's market. It's not a swing trader's market. You know why? Because what we need to see as swing traders develop, they're developing and then they fall. So they got to do one or two things. You got to either say, all right, let me pay my stop really, really tight. I'm going to pay my stop really, really tight and see what I need to read into. Or you can say, hey, let me get on the sidelines. Let me get smaller positions. I told George today, the TPL play we got it. I said, bro, I did 2 contracts. The last time you see Trap do 2 contracts. I told him in the picture, I said, hey, bro, I only did 2 contracts. Now, mind you, the play was kind of high, it was $5,000 a pop. But 2 contracts, with a play like that, I'm easily going 15 contracts, bro. I got 80,000, 60,000, 100,000. Bro, I got, and I'm not saying, and please don't take this as a flex. I'm saying it as a, bro, like, I see the play, but I know I'm just down. I got $10,000 in that play. I haven't had only $10,000 in that play probably since, I don't know, 2021, 2022. Right? So it's just, once you see your setups working, if the setup is working, once you see 2, 3, 4 setups working, oh, okay, maybe the market turned around a little bit. Your setup's not working, it's okay to sit back. And that don't make, I want you to understand this. I want everybody that's listening to me to understand this. Listen to what I'm about to say right here. It does not make you a bad trader because you sit on the side. It does not make you a bad trader because you said, oh man, I want to wait to see some setups come in. It does not make you a bad trader because you said, oh, I hit the low. I got it at its lowest point. It does not make you a bad trader, y'all. So don't let the pressure of what you see on the ground and nothing like that put you in a position where you feel like you're forced to put your hard-earned money in this machine, and what you're looking for ain't, man, it's okay to sit back. Guess what? Because here's what I do know. Once the market does turn and pop up, you're going to be there for a while. Whether it's 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, guess what? Whatever you lost, let's say you lost whatever in April of last year, you had from April to November to get it back. You had April, you had May, June, July, August, September, October, November. You had 7 months to get all that back. It's going to give you that. And then it ain't start falling. Even if you navigate it until then, guess what? It started falling in January, February, March. Here we are. Let the market go through whatever they got to go through. It does not take nothing away from you. I promise you that, bro. Oh, man, you don't know how to trade the downside. So what? I don't have to. The market goes up 76% of the time. It goes down 26% of the time. You'll set up and it don't necessarily mean you just throw money in the market. You're looking for it and you let your setup run. I learned, I'm telling you, you shift my mindset around that. Not somebody on Instagram, somebody that's won the World Trade Championship a couple times. Not one of them, not two of them, but three of them. And they all say the same thing. Brian, Mark Minervini, Larry Williams. Three men that I've studied. Multiple winners. Larry Williams. The biggest return of all time in history. So don't let nobody tell you these are three men that are documented on paper. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Don't let nobody tell you just because you don't put you in a real trader. No, you know what tell you a real trader? Go look at my money at the end of whatever. That's what it tell you. Stop living up to other people's expectations. When you get in the market, it's you and you. Why the baking soda? Because that's what we cook stocks at. Why the scale? Because that's what we weigh stock. Where our profits at. Nothing negative. That's what we cook the stocks at. And that's what we weigh the stocks at. That's why the baking soda got my logo on it. Ain't nothing negative. Right? But I want y'all to understand that, man. That's how you play this game.
Play the game, brother.
Let's go, man. All right, man. Certified Trapper of the Week, man. Reginald Lewis, one of my favorite men, man, was a pioneer American business lawyer and philanthropist who became the first African American to build $1 billion company as the chairman and CEO of one of the most successful leveraged buyouts in history, turning the company to a global food and beverage conglomerate with annual sales exceeding $1.8 billion. Let's go.
My father was very driven from a very young age. When he was 9, he decided that he wanted to become the richest black man in America.
At Dunbar High School in Baltimore, Reginald Lewis was a 3-sport all-star athlete. He played football as a quarterback, basketball as a guard, and baseball as a shortstop. Between schoolwork, year-round sports, and part-time jobs, Lewis had little time left for play. As a teenager, he was already tough-minded and determined to succeed.
He had a newspaper route in this neighborhood where he delivered Afro-Americans. And Mom took over for him one summer when she sent him to camp.
He went to summer camp, and for 2 weeks, I served and collected the money. And the first thing he said when he walked through the door, "Where's my money?"
Local paperboy who became a Wall Street tycoon.
The thing I admired about Reginald Lewis, he was a take charge kind of a guy.
Breaking racial barriers in the corporate world.
Reg Lewis, in many ways, was the Jackie Robinson of business.
He bought a global conglomerate, 64 companies across 31 countries.
No African American has done ever a big deal like that.
Reginald F. Lewis, pioneer.
Hey, big inspiration for me, man. Big inspiration for me, man. Big inspiration for me. When we talked in Tulsa, Oklahoma, I met his daughter and wife. Met his daughter and wife. And actually, one of our rooms in here will be called the Reginald Lewis room because of that. Pascal asked a question, can we get a digital whiteboard moment? So you're going to either give up charting with Trap. The show already 3 hours. Somebody said he did it for real, not milking for show. He did it for real. That's why he's one of the men I look up to. All right. Trump says Iran gifted the U.S. a very big present worth a tremendous amount of money related to oil and gas. Let's go.
They did something yesterday that was amazing, actually. They gave us a present, and the present arrived today. It was a very big present worth a tremendous amount of money. And I'm not going to tell you what that present is, but it was a very significant prize. And they gave it to us, and they said they were going to give it. So that meant one thing to me, would deal with the right people. No, it wasn't nuclear related. It was oil and gas related. And it was a very nice thing they did. But what it showed me is that we're dealing with the right people.
Okay,
It was a surprise. It was great.
let's go a little further. All right, here's one, man. Vanguard is doing these stock split for a bunch of its largest ETFs. So I think you should know this. So Vanguard Growth ETF will split 6-1 VUG. Vanguard Mega Cap Growth ETF MGK will split 5-1. Vanguard Growth ETF VOOG will split 6-1. And Vanguard Mid Cap ETF VO will split 4-1. Vanguard Information Tech VGT will split 8-1. The shares are expected to start trading at the new split advised adjusted price begins April 21st. Let's go a little further. I wanted to laugh at this one, I ain't gonna lie. Super Micro